If you're unhappy in your relationship, there's a good chance this question has crossed your mind. Should I stay for the kids? Maybe someone has said it to you directly. Maybe you've been saying it to yourself, and maybe it's the reason that you're still in the relationship at all. And I really want to talk to you about this honestly because I think the answer that most people give is way too simple. Stay together for the kids. Kids need both parents under one roof. A broken home is always worse than an unhappy one. I've heard all of these. And I understand where they come from, but I think they skip over something really important. What are your kids actually experiencing while you're staying? I'm Karen. I'm a relationship coach, and this is a question that I want to dig into today. Here's what I want you to think about. Kids are not just watching for the big moments. They're not just noticing the fights. They're absorbing your baseline interactions, the things that happen between you and your partner every day, what normal looks like, what love looks like, what a relationship between two people is when nobody is performing. And they're building a foundational understanding of that, whether you realize it or not, whether they realize it or not. So the question isn't just, are we keeping it together? The question is, what are they seeing while we do it? Let me give you two really important parts of this. On the one side, we have the presence of negative behaviors, tension that hangs in the air, the coldness between you and your partner, dismissiveness, contempt, the eye rolls, the sharp tones, the exasperated sighs that just scream frustration, the silence that is not peaceful at all. The kids feel all of this, even when it's never explained to them. Even when you think you're keeping it together in front of them, they feel the temperature of the house. They know something is off. They just may not have the language for it yet, but what they're learning from watching this is what relationships look like. They're learning this is normal. Tension is normal. Coldness, normal. This is just what it looks like to be with someone in a relationship. And that foundational understanding goes with them as they grow up and have their own relationships. But here's the other part, and I think it gets missed, and we really don't talk about it enough, and it is just as important. It's not just about what they are seeing, it's about what they're not seeing. The playfulness. Do your kids see you and your partner being playful with each other, joking around, teasing each other in a warm, caring way? Just to have a lightness, laughter. Do they hear the two of you actually laughing? Not at something on the TV, but with each other. Do they see affection, daily interactions, a hand on the back, a real hug, a moment of warmth that isn't for anybody's benefit except for the two of you? Repair. When something goes wrong between you and your partner, do your kids ever see you work it out? Do they get to watch you come back together and see what that looks like? Show them that conflict doesn't have to mean emotional distance. These are the things that kids need to see growing up. This is what we want them to think is normal, not just the absence of fighting. We want them to see the presence of love. And if those things are missing, they're learning something from that too. They're learning that relationships are functional, transactional, that a marriage is about logistics, that warmth, playfulness, and real connection, those aren't things you should expect from your partner. That blueprint also goes with them. I want to be really clear about something. I'm not telling you to leave. That's not what this video is about. What I'm saying is staying for the kids isn't automatically the best choice because staying in an unhappy relationship with the tension and coldness and distance teaches your kids something. And leaving thoughtfully with care, with both parents still showing up, that teaches them something too. It can teach them that adults are allowed to make choices that are honest, that you don't have to stay somewhere that isn't working just because it's easier than changing, that two parents can love their kids from two different homes. I've worked with women on both sides of this. When women who stayed and did the work and they built something great, and with women who have left and built lives their kids grew up in, watching them be happy. Both can be the right answer, and neither is automatically the one. If you're sitting with this, if it brought something up, more questions than it answered, that's okay. That's actually a good response. I want you to keep asking yourself those questions. These are really big issues that you're dealing with, and they deserve to be thought through carefully. But the question isn't just, should I stay for the kids? The question is, what do I want my kids to learn about love and relationships from watching me? That's a much harder question to answer, but it's the right one to be asking. I have a free guide in the notes below, 3 questions to ask yourself if you're thinking about, should I stay or should I go? If you're feeling stuck in the same loop of thoughts, I want you to start with this guide. In the next video, I want to talk about something that I think is going to be really helpful for a lot of you, because we're going to talk about where all of this began. How did we learn the things that we learned about relationships that we brought into our adult situations? And how are those lessons still impacting us today? So I think you're going to really like that one. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the little bell so you get notified when all the new videos come out, and I will see you there. Hey, if this was helpful for you at all, please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone else who needs to hear it. It really helps other people be able to find these videos.